Welcome to my channel. This video is for this red, white, and blue ring mum. I'm going to show you how I made this from start to finish. Please like this video and subscribe if you are not subscribed. I have a 2-inch backer and I have some 1 5/16 or 1.3 inch width acetate or luster ribbon, and I'm using white. I'm just overlapping two pieces. I cut a V shape at the bottom or a dovetail, stapling that on, and now I've got a piece of royal blue diamond dust ribbon and then a red acetate or luster, and just stapling those on as well and overlapping them. You don't want to make these too wide. Now these two ribbons are ice crunch ribbon, so I want to give it some texture, just some different ribbons. I like to use different textures and different prints just to give it some fun, unique stuff. So moving on to some royal blue, I've got a piece of glitter, and then this one that has silver stars. That's a soft satin ribbon. And I believe both of those small blue ribbons came from Hobby Lobby. Let's give those a staple as well. You can hot glue them on if you would like. I'm going to trim up the bottom, just cut it at an angle. You don't need very many ribbon streamers for a ring mum. You certainly don't want to make it too heavy. Now this piece of red glitter, I believe, is either a 3/8 or 5/8, and that is Dollar Tree. And then I have a red with silver stars, and that again came from Hobby Lobby. It's a soft satin, and it's in the sewing department where the hair bow ribbons are. That's where you find those, and they do have them in several different colors. Now I'm going to add some elastic. This is some white elastic. I'm going to hot glue it on first, and that came from Hobby Lobby as well in the hair bow section. So I hot glue it and then I staple it to make sure it's nice and secure. And you want it to go east and west on the backer. You don't want to make it too loose and you don't want to make it too tight. And I like to make it to where you could wear it on one finger or you can wear it on two fingers. And this elastic is very soft, so it's comfortable. It's not itchy or scratchy or anything like that. It's soft and flexible, and it's not, it's not going to be irritating. Be careful when you staple. You don't want to staple down the back of that elastic. Now I'm going to make some loops. So again, I've got red, and that is diamond dust as well. Sorry, it's been a couple of weeks since I made this, so I'm trying to remember. And then the white acetate with the ice crunch overlapped on top of it. For a ring mum, you don't need to make very big loops, so a 3-inch long for the loops and 5-inch long for the ribbon streamers. Of course, you can go as long or as short as you want. And then the blue diamond dust with the blue stars. Let's staple those. And now I'm going to start gluing those on. And I'm going to start at an angle or to the left diagonal, or you could say southwestern. Since I'm doing these in groups of 3s, I'm not doing the north, south, east, and west that I normally would do. Just hold those down. I find it works better on the ring mums to hot glue these down first, and then I'll add a few staples. So again, I'm doing these in groups of 3, and as you can see with the pattern, I separated the red, white, and blue. I just thought that would be more fun to do that, just something different. So that's why I started the red loop on the left, and then did the white in the center, and then the blue on the right. Now I'm going to add a bell. So this is just some thin soft satin ribbon and a little red jingle bell. You can get these jingle bells at Christmas time. And I'm just going to staple that on real quick. Give it a couple of staples just to make sure it's secure on there. And I'm doing some extra staples on the loops there. Now for the next 3 loops, and staple that as well. I like to make sure they're nice and secure. And this ring mum will be with no flower, so I'll show you what I do instead of a flower. And for my last one, and a few staples just to make sure it's nice and secure. Now I've got some silver ribbons, and I don't remember what the silver ribbon was called. I cut it first at 3 inches long because I was thinking about doing loops, and then I decided to just do like a tail or a spike. So I'm cutting the V shape or dovetail at the end. I cut them in half first. So they should be about 1.5 inches long. I can't get that dovetail just right. Sometimes when you cut them, they're kind of off-centered or they just don't look good. You have to keep trimming them off. So these I'm going to hot glue on. I believe that ribbon came from All American Balloon. I got it last season. Again, I had to trim this one again too. It's a metallic ribbon. It's a little bit different, and so it's hard to trim the ends to make them look really good. So I'm just adding 3 of these just to add something a little different and extra. Do that last dovetail. There we go. The only thing I didn't like about those loops with the diamond dust was they didn't make a real good loop. They kind of turned out flat. So now I'm doing some blue tinsel, and again this came, you buy this at Christmas time. I got it at Walmart. They had different colors available, but I love that royal blue. So I'm just going to glue that to the center. So this is what I'm adding instead of a flower. To make that little poof, I like to make it into a ball and try to make it as small as possible since it's on a ring mum. Just hold that in the center, keep pushing it down until it sets. Kind of swallowed up some of that silver. You couldn't see it very well, those little silver ribbons. So now I'm taking some felt and an extra backer and trimming it off. I try to make a circle out of it, and I make it just a little bit bigger than the backer. That way when I glue that on, it's going to cover the backer completely. So I'm gluing this backer on the back first because of those staples. Now you could stop with just the backer and let them wear it like that, but I just don't think that's very comfortable on the hand. That's why I like to add some felt. It just makes it a lot more comfortable, and I'm always thinking about comfort with a mum. I don't see any reason why it has to be uncomfortable. And I find this is the best way to add that last backer when you're dealing with any elastic. Glue, go ahead and put it in place, glue the bottom part, and then glue the top part, or the top part and then the bottom part. Now I slide that felt in there, and same, I'm starting at the top, gluing the top part, and it doesn't take very much glue, and then glue the bottom part. But that makes such a huge difference, just adding that little bit of felt. It just makes it so much more comfortable. they sweat, you know, it's going to absorb that instead of getting the cardboard or the chipboard wet. It won't be as hard. Now I'm going to add this little megaphone. Just hold that down, make sure it sets really well. I like these little 3D megaphones on the ring mums, in the center of the ring mums. I think they're really, really cute. I do have a metallic blue, but I didn't want to do the blue on top of the blue tinsel. So if I had done like silver tinsel or red tinsel, I could have done the blue megaphone. And here's just a simple little bow out of some sheer or organza ribbon. Showing you how I kind of twist those loops. You'll see me make this bow a lot on Homecoming Mums. It's my go-to bow, especially for the little ribbons. It's really simple to make, hard to screw up. Just using a Chanel stem or pipe cleaner in the center, and now I'm going to attach it to that bell. So I'm sliding it into the little loop or hook on the bell. Just sliding that Chanel stem through there, and then give it a twist to attach it on there to secure it onto the bell. Now one more bow. This is going to be a cheer style bow, and this ribbon too came from Hobby Lobby. It's, I don't know what type of ribbon to call this besides glitter. It's, you know, it's very flexible. It's not a stiff ribbon. So cheer bows are very, very simple to make. Just cross them over like that and then pinch the center. And this is the thick ribbon, so it is a little bit harder to work with. I'll tell you that much. And then again, taking a Chanel stem, wrapping around the center, twisting it. You want to make sure it's nice and tight in the center. Make your bows look better. Then you always want to trim off the ends of your tails as well. Make sure they look good. Sometimes I try to attach that Chanel stem through the top of that megaphone. There's a little bitty hook on the top of the megaphone, but sometimes they're like closed up and you can't get anything in there. But I just think that helps secure it better if you can get it through there, but sometimes it's really, really difficult. Like you can see, I finally just gave up and decided to glue it on there. Sometimes I don't have any issue getting the Chanel stem through that hook, and then other times you just cannot get it through there because, like I said, sometimes it's almost completely closed up. So instead, I'm just going to glue it on there. Just kind of moving it around, see where I like it best. I don't want to completely cover up that megaphone. Just want to add a little something extra up there. So gluing it right on top of it. So cute, so simple to make. Really, really, really simple to make these ring mums, and you don't even need flowers to do them. You can use flowers. You could use other flowers besides a mum flower too. See how cute that is. I'm going to add a little bit of bling. So this is that diamond mesh ribbon, or diamond wrap, some people call it. There's two different sizes there. The one on the right was from Dollar Tree. They're a smaller diamond shape. And then the one I'm using right now is like from Hobby Lobby and places like that. They're bigger little diamond shapes. So just cut it down to however many you need. I cut 3. And this is going to go in the center of that little cheer bow there. I know it's hard to tell with the blue on top of the blue, but that's where that's going. Oh, those hot glue strings. Always in the way. It's good to kind of let that hot glue cool down just a second before you start putting stuff like that on there so you don't burn yourself. And then this is just a silver small flower shape bling. I think it's one of those self-adhesive ones. I can't remember where these came from. I've had them for quite a while. So I just glued one of those down. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to my channel right here. Here is a recent upload I think you'll enjoy. Here's a playlist full of wonderful videos, and here is one more video I think you will enjoy. If you're feeling generous, please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to tap that bell for notifications on my uploads, live streams, and premieres. Happy mom making, happy crafting, everyone, and be kind to others, be kind to yourself, and have a wonderful day. Thank you.